Okay, in this video, I'm going to be talking about playing music in time. And that means you just need to make the chord changes at the right time in the music to make it sound like the song that you're playing. And music has beats and they have measures. And each measure has a certain number of beats in it, and the typical number is 4. It's called 4/4 time, and it's 4 quarter notes per measure. And that's how most of the songs you're going to play are set up, time-wise. So you don't have to understand all that, but you just have to hear what it sounds like. And I'm going to play uh, Worried Man Blues that we've been talking about, and I'm going to play it through the chorus, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to count out all the beats so you can hear how those go, and you can see what I'm talking about. So in Worried Man Blues, the chorus goes like this. It takes a worried man to sing a worried song. It takes a worried man to sing a worried song. It takes a worried man to sing a worried song. I'm worried now, but I won't be worried long. Okay, so you can see there was a constant beat going on, and those were the beats in the measure. Those are the quarter notes I was talking about. So let me count them out for you, and you can see where I make the changes. So it starts like this. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll notice on the last, when I changed from the D back to the G, I played one full measure, 4 beats in D, and then I played a half a measure, 2 beats, and then switched back to the G. And that's very common in music. But the whole idea is that we have 4 beats per measure, and we count it out, bum, 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 bump. And this is why using a metronome is a good idea, because it will give you a steady beat you have to follow. We've talked about that, and I recommend that you use that when you do this kind of a practice. So how do you get to the point where you can start changing chords in time? Right at this point, you're not even playing chords the way you'd like to. You're still working on that. You're still developing your ability to play the chords cleanly, as we all are all the time, trust me. But at the same time, you want to start understanding how to change chords in time. So you don't have, while you're practicing changing chords in time, you don't have to worry so much about the quality of the chord right now, but you have to worry about changing and make sure you get it in the right time so it sounds like the music that you're trying to play. So to start off, what you can do is you can just play the root notes. There's the root note of G, here's the root note of C, and then here's the root note of D in the D chord. Okay, so to start out, if you want to just get used to having your hand move in time, just try the one note at a time, just to get the feel and get what you're doing is you're developing this groove in your brain that's going to become automatic at some point. But now it's not, and you have to make it that way. And it's like learning a new language, learning words. You just have to learn them, practice them over and over again until you can say them. So this is the same thing. So what you may want to do is just get your metronome out and practice going 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can do that, and that will start getting you used to making the changes in time. And then just try to add in the chords. And it's not going to sound great at first. You're not going to get the chords the way you want them to be, because you're still working on developing the accuracy of your chords. And you want to continue to do that as well, but you have to start working on training yourself to make the move and stay in time. So it helps you coordinate your right hand with your left hand. So if you can just keep that steady beat, you don't have to do any fancy finger picking or flat picking or anything to make it happen, and you don't have to even do a down up or anything. You can if you want to, but you just need to get the feel for that 4/4 time, and when you make the change in the song. So I've also recorded the entire song Worried Man Blues that you can play along with, and you can just pull that up and try to play along with it. And don't worry about being sloppy at first. It's going to happen. You're going to do it. But with time, as you play more and more, you're going to get better and better and more accurate. It's going to sound more and more like a song. Trust me on that.